Good afternoon. It's February 7th, and just to get a more general idea of what happened today, I got the larger time frame up. So this is the 17,000 tick chart. So we're working in this range in the overnight this morning. It looked like we were in some congestion in between this level of resistance and this level of support. We broke out to the high side, that failed, and that formed a spike and channel down. Here's how it looks on the 6,500 tick chart. Spike and channel down. We have a break of the channel. Finally broke above the EMA with a gap, and we're trending lower now. We'll see how that goes, but uh, here's how it looks here. And another thing to note is that this bounced at, I'm pretty sure, a uh, perfect measure move. So it's two measured legs down. Yeah, you can see that almost perfect before it bounced, and it's just testing support. And the thing is, we're making lower highs, so we could get a breakout, um, and we could just be trying to hit that measured move of 60.35. Another thing, here's the daily chart. So it makes sense for us to, you know, sell off, in my opinion, to around these lows. And then you look at the weekly chart, and it looks like we might end up with a doji bar on the week. What could happen after the market closes to the public at 1 Pacific time, 1 p.m. Pacific time, we could get a really strong bull rally to just make this bar close bullish. Um, but more likely, it's probably just going to, go sideways or maybe even sell off, because on this chart it looks like the bears are winning this fight, but anything can happen. So uh in the early this morning, I was looking at, um after that 5:30 news item, looked like this was a channel, but it turned out to be this flatter channel. So can you get in on any of these? These were large bars, so you had to be careful. I will tell you, I kind of like this because of the way the EMA is pointing. It's not, this is a new high, but it looks like a two-legged pullback to the EMA. Not sure you can take any of this below the EMA, and I don't think you would want to sell it just yet. Um, we break out, you get a higher low, a nice little bounce. And oh man, I wanted to go long here, or maybe I did go long here, and then I got out. Yeah, I went long here, like a two-legged pullback. Um, on a limit order down here, I think. Oh no, I actually entered up here. I'm not sure why. Probably looking at a different chart. And I got out after this bar didn't close above the open of this bear bar. So unfortunately, it did go my way, but I couldn't stick with that. So, oh, there's a very nice second entry right here, off that EMA, off that trend line. And it continues for a while. Looks like a nice move up. Um, but then you get this failure. Boom. I guess maybe there was another news item at 7 o'clock. I'm not sure, but that's a big sell off. Strong sell off. And you get a second entry short right there. Not sure how I feel about that one, but it is second entry short. We come up here. This looks like a two-legged pullback. I understand why people might go short here. Lower high, I would consider this one. This looks like a broad bull channel here. We sell off. I don't see much in here. You get a nice rejection off a resistance up here. Um, but here, let me draw the. I'd probably have a range drawn here at this point. That, yeah. So clearly, the bears are trying to create a breakout. This bull channel fails. Boom, you get a double top. Honestly, because of this level of support, I like this move. I like this bull bar. All it gets you is the scalp. Then you get this teeny tiny high, low. You're risking like 2.5 points here, something like that. You might consider that. Look at how well that paid if you took that. The risk to reward is tremendous, even if you take profits at this low. Uh, but we bounce near the measured move and we go sideways. And I mean, I kind of like this one, but you got to think like this. I like this bounce here, this big bull bar, but we're in this bear channel. So when you get a break, move to a new low, super strong bull bar right here, trend bar. I like that. And that a lot of people like that. Now we form a range here. Looks like breaks out to the high side again. That's the second leg, and it's a trap. You get this lower high. I wouldn't be ready to go short just yet, because this breakout looks pretty good, pretty strong. But you get this double top. I think this looks like a nice move. Boom. And that's like a spike in channel on this lower level. This kind of looks like a second entry short, and it's responding to the EMA, so maybe you consider that. But I'm not too crazy about that. Look at all this overlap. And we chop on down, you get a break. Second entry short, maybe you consider that one, but the signal bar is no good. And we're just going sideways. You get this bounce, but there's not a whole lot of information saying that we're going to go higher just yet. Bounce off resistance. Here you're going into support. So I don't think you want to take that. We bounce. I mean, this is such a low risk trade that you might consider it, but it's pretty low probability. So you probably have to go try and get to the other side of the range. It does go there. So, that is a 15-point move. You could take this reversal, failed second entry short. That's higher probability than this. And then we form this channel up and you do get a second entry long. Nice bull bar. You're going into resistance, but this just looked like it was confirming a channel to me. And so I like that, and you get a nice move out of that before it sells off. And we got this bear channel here. Um, I don't think you can take that. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you could have taken anything in here. And just as of right now, no real sign of strength from the bulls. So That's how I saw it today. Here's one last look at it. Hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back Tuesday.